Samuel Cole is an immigration judge out of Chicago. He says he and other immigration judges have had it with a rule they contend restricts what they can say publicly.
It requires several layers of approval in order to speak in a public way on pretty much anything.
Cole is a member of the National Association of Immigration Judges.
That is why I'm allowed to speak with you in my capacity as a union official, but not in my capacity as an immigration judge.
He says until recently, they've long had the right to speak as immigration judges freely and publicly on any issue.
Starting in 2017, there was a new process that was put in place that really sharply limited immigration judges in how they could speak.
Has it ever been this restrictive ever before?
Absolutely not.
Cole says it's important that judges with diverse opinions and beliefs on immigration be allowed to say openly how they feel.
There was just a regulation published within the past couple weeks, a proposed regulation that really places some very strict limits on asylum.
Opinions about issues like new laws and regulations, Cole says they aren't allowed to talk about now. He says they can't even discuss their feelings about precautions or lack of for court staff and the public in courts around the country during the pandemic.
These are all attempts to keep us quiet, to keep our perspective out of the public dialogue. And it's really important right now, given everything that's going on in immigration, that people hear what we have to say about this.
While he can speak freely as a member of his union, he says his colleagues could be risking everything if they did the same.
Immigration judges could be disciplined and could be terminated if they violate the policy against speaking publicly.
The Department of Justice told KGUN 9 it and the Executive Office for Immigration Review does not comment on pending litigation. The EOIR is the office that manages immigration courts around the country.
It's an unconstitutional prior restraint on our speech. It violates the First Amendment. It violates the Fifth Amendment.
I'll ask you flat out, are you afraid by being involved in this of losing your job?
It's my job as the Director of Communications for the union to do everything I can to represent the union. I can't think of the consequences, the personal consequences to me, because it's not important.
Cole says the judges' union will now wait for a trial date to be set for their lawsuit. Rogelio Mares, KGUN 9, on your side.